can't believe this. I just was testing my Chad shad, and I caught this huge smallmouth right by the ramp. Holy cow. All right, I'm gonna need my pliers to get this one off. Wow. Okay, got them unhooked. I'm gonna throw them in a live well. We'll weigh them and we'll measure them. Now that's pretty wild. I'm at the boat ramp. I'm still attached to the ramp right here. Never left, just setting up, testing my Spro Chad shad, and I catch that smallmouth. Unbelievable. Be right back. Okay, I have a new measuring stick, so we're gonna measure the smallmouth on this. Let me get the sticker off. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna measure them, and then I got my scale to weigh them. First we'll measure, then we'll weigh. Let's see how long it is. Oh, this sucker's feisty. I mean, this thing is right on the ramp. It was shallow. Killed my Spro Chad shad. If I could catch him, it would help. Does not want to come out. I got you, biting me. I know you're mad, but I'm putting you on the scale. Just over 17 inches. Two and a half, 2.4 something, so 2.5 pounds. 2.5, just over 17 inches. I'm gonna let you go now. Just over 2.5 pounds, or just about 2.5 pounds, biting me. 17 inches. Just over 17 inches. All right, let's let him go out here. There he goes. Wow. Okay. So just over 17 inches, 2.5 pounds on the Spro Chad shad. Here's the Spro Chad shad, glide bait. Just trying this out, flipped it up right near the ramp, like I'm gonna do right now. And I caught that sucker. I mean, he was shallow. Threw it over there, and he hit it immediately. You have to ask yourself, what the heck was that fish doing that shallow? GoPro, start recording. Whoa, another smallie, this time on a chatterbait. This guy. Just about 17 inches, so a little smaller than the last one. See the weight. Oh, this is heavier than the last one, but not as long. I mean, yeah, not quite as long. 2.8 pounds. Here you go, 2.8 pounds. 2.8 pounds, just under 17 inches. Wow. Weighs more than the last one, but it's not as big. Here we go. And there she goes. GoPro, start recording. Okay, pike is about 25 3/4, almost 26 inches long. So there it is. So slimy. You're too slimy, Mr. Pike. Okay. Clear it out. £3, 13 ounces, so just about 4 pounds. There we go. Almost 26 inches long, just about 4 pounds. Pike. Time to let the pike go. Okay, so I just let the pike go and it paid off. I put a nice leader on top of the braid, 25 pound, and he didn't bite through it. I lost 2 baits already with 2 pike. That broke me off. Not anymore. See ya. Has to be a pike. It's not jumping, but it's heavy. Oh, that's a pike. That's a big pike. That's a big pike. No. Well, I guess I should have tried to boat flip it. It went under the boat and it actually got my 25 pound leader. It broke it. Broke the 25 pound leader. Holy cow. Got my chatterbait. That was a nice big pike. I don't think it wasn't as big as the big one I caught. It wasn't 38 inches, but that was probably close to 30. GoPro, start recording. the size of this perch on a chatterbait. That's a big perch. Whoa. That is a big perch. There we go. The size of that perch. That's a nice perch. Okay. There it goes. Very cool. GoPro, start recording. GoPro, start recording. Pike. Oh, it was a smallie and it shook the chatterbait. Oh, it jumped. GoPro, start recording. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Oh, that was a huge smallmouth. That might, oh my God, that thing had to be at least 4.5, 5 pounds. I don't know what this is this time. Oh, this is a bass, finally. Let's land it. Largemouth, finally. Finally got a largemouth. Holy cow. Alright, I'm not going to weigh it. It's pretty big. It's about, I can measure it. Yeah, it's only 16.5 inches. All right, letting it go, 16.5. There he goes. GoPro, start recording. Holy cow, what is this? Oh my God. This is a big pike. Wow. Wow. Big pike. Sorry, hold on. Pike. I'd be a little more excited if it was a bass. goes. Whoops.
It was too small anyway.
That wasn't bad. I'm looking for bass though. Well, there you go. It was a pretty good day, although this video should be called How to Lose Fish. I'm becoming an expert at that. Started off great with a smallmouth bass right near the water line in the boat dock, the ramp. I casted between 18 and 24 inches away from the asphalt. That thing hit it immediately. It was a decent sized fish. It was long, but it was thin. Caught another smallmouth after that. Then I hooked into a pike, and I'm bragging how I landed this one because I had lost 2 fish before that had broken me off and stole my lures. This one I put a 25-pound fluorocarbon leader on, got a little cocky. Next fish I hook into is a bigger pike, and you'll see, I mean, I did it in slow motion so you can get a look at it kind of in the water, but it was, you know, probably a little over 30 inches in that range, and it took a dive right by the boat to go under the boat. I had the net, I was just about to take it out, and it snapped the fluorocarbon leader. Lesson learned, I then put on a steel leader. Here's where I start missing fish. Missed a pike right by the boat. Missed 2 smallmouth. The second smallmouth was a big one. Really big, actually. Somewhere between 4.5, 5 pounds. Broke my heart because I lost it right at the boat. I love catching big smallmouth. That one hurt a little bit. Caught a largemouth after that. And then the last fish I catch is that big pike. And you'll hear me talking to somebody, and there were 2 guys standing by their house. Probably made me rush a little bit, my fault. I was in a hurry to show them the fish. They wanted to see it. I'm picking it up. I drop it. That fish was somewhere probably between 34 and 36 inches. It wasn't quite as big as the 38-inch 10-pounder I caught, but it was big. Anyways, next video coming out will be at the same lake. As a matter of fact, the next 2 coming out will be at the same lake. Until then, see ya.